just seen you at a show, State Farm Arena, and the set that a lot of people came out.
Yeah.
You were a special surprise. A
Yeah.
lot of people came out, but the excitement for your particular set was louder, crazier, more interactive than all the other special guest sets.
No, I don't want to toot it, but no, I mean, I can acknowledge I've had an impact on things. Even the people that, the people that came out were, some of the people that came before me. So it was mutual respect all throughout the stage. But when people, I think it was more of just unexpected because I don't be popping out. You know what I mean? If Andre just popped out with a flute right now, it'd be like niggas would go crazy. It's not, it's.
You hear?
It's not. It's not. Obviously he had the impact that he had, but it's just like, what is happening? How is this even happening? When the Undertaker popped out at WrestleMania, just that, like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, it's just it's a jarring thing. So I get it, but it's hard to accept it because I know the people I look up to and the people that I see as greater than me have done it much longer than I have. You know what I mean? So I kind of take the humble approach to know that I'm in a space where I could celebrate it, but I'm not done working, so I don't want to. I'm not putting out a greatest hits album or anything like that.
And you say legendary status. He just got the Legend Award, didn't you? For
I got the Legend
BET?
Award at the Soul Train Awards. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Dang, Cash, you beat me to the punch, man.
Yeah, beat him.
I be on top of it. I mean,
Gotta
hey.
stay on top of it. No, that was cool to have. I haven't had recognition like that yet. I didn't think I was going to because the people that get those things are usually like 30 or 35, 40 years into it. So I wasn't expecting anything like that. I didn't think I was old enough.
The person who got it before you was Morris Day, bro. It's like 60.
Oh, man. He too old.
So how important is it for anybody that's an upcoming artist right now to think about longevity versus a viral moment or a one-hit wonder? How important is that when you're starting a career or starting to try to be in this industry?
I mean, that depends on what you want to do. That depends on your plans. If you want to be in this for a long time, then obviously longevity is key. You know what I mean? When you do things, make sure it's not just something that's just jarring for the moment. I mean, there's some smash records that came out 2 months ago that you can't even bring it up in your head right now. If somebody performed a song from 3 months ago at a show right now, you'd be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Because it's not a long game anymore. There's so much to consume and there's so much that you can go get at a moment's notice and at a click of a button. It's hard to, create longevity. It's hard to even want that because why? When I can just stay in the studio 24/7 and just keep churning out mediocre fucking music and hopefully somebody click on it. You know what I mean? When you got people doing songs with albums with 30 songs on them just to get more streams for their album. Like it's such a consumerism built industry. It's not, everybody wants fast food. You know what I mean? It's so quick to get it. Like you want McDonald's that's gonna get you full for 2 hours and 5 minutes, or you want the souffle that's gonna take 45 minutes, but it's not gonna have you full. You know what I mean? It's not gonna have you full, but it's gonna taste better. It's better quality. It's gonna make you feel better. But why wait when everybody just keep walking out of here? He came in here after me. How you walking out with food before me? What is this? You get mad at because the waiter keep passing by your table and not taking. It's just a whole gourmet analogy, but still. But nah, I mean it's the audience that you go for. Even CeeLo came across that with me. He put out that Heart Blanc album, and he was kind of upset with the streaming performance of it. And he was asking me like, what do I think is going on? And I was like, I think you're looking for the wrong people to like it. The Attic Crew crowd ain't gonna like your new artsy shit. I get it. That sucks, but you kind of got to start over, and nobody wants to do that. But if you want longevity, you got to do it like what Cash did. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to let that crowd go. If you're going for a new crowd, don't think that your crowd is coming with you, because in going for a new crowd, you're abandoning what you had. And if you're afraid to do that, then keep your ass over there and let the artsy niggas do their thing.
So actually, that is one of the songs that is already out. Everything else will be unreleased now. The inspiration from that, you mentioned it earlier. Did it come from booty work?
Not that one. No, we
not
just
that one.
like asses a lot.
Yeah. You know, so. Actually,
Okay.
one of the girls in the video was here, Chrissy.
Chrissy,
Chrissy, come here, Chrissy. Come here,
Kirby,
come-
Chrissy.
come here,
So
Chrissy.
why
Come here,
you
Chrissy.
was the
Come
star?
on, get the momentum.
You in the
Get the
video?
mo-
come here, Chrissy.
She got to rock back and forth to get up.
You got to walk back and forth.
Come on.
That is Chrissy. Okay, one more time. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank
give a
you.
round,
Indeed.
y'all give a
Thank
round
you.
of applause for
Thank you.
Chrissy.
Jesus Christ.
Now-
Oh, boy. Get.
Since we are on that topic of booties and y'all like booties, how, how are y'all feeling about the fake versus real? What is y'all which do
said
you
it in the
prefer?
song.
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn if it's fake
Fake
or
or
real.
real.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different day now. See, back in my day, I don't know, y'all probably a little younger than me, but back in my day,
He kicked the leg up.
they had this thing called ass shots. And that's where they would shoot shots in the girl's ass and they'd be real fat and hard, but the legs would be, you know what I'm saying, skinny. So it like a toothpick on a meatball type shit. But now they got the BBL.
Huh?
Where they take the stuff out of the body and put it back into the body.
So is that the one you prefer?
I mean, like I said, I don't give natural.
It's just
or-
aftercare, man.
I don't think BBL is
Aftercare,
how's it not natural though?
regardless of what the procedure is, it's aftercare. If you get the shots, make sure you massage it nightly after your shower.
It still be hard though.
You just gotta, you know what I mean? You just have to, you gotta work. You can't just go get ass and just let it sit. It's gonna turn into concrete, and you don't want to do that.
And that's
You
why
gotta-
the ass shots is out. Now
Yeah.
the BBL is in.
They easy it's coming out of the ass doctor, throwing away the pamphlets and shit. Don't do that. You gotta take pictures of it. You know what I mean? Take pictures of the pamphlet. Do your aftercare. Massage it nightly in the shower so it can be nice and moist and hot and it's just.
Is
You know.
this nigga an expert or what? What's
That's what
going
I'm
on?
saying. How do you know all of this?
I like asses, man. I like asses. You gotta read up on the things you love.
So let's reel it back in and get back to the project. Is it an album?
It's mostly asses. On
Yeah,
projects.
we see. So the inspiration for the project, the Blues Brothers, where did it come from? Of course, it stems from the brotherhood of you being around each other for as long as you all have been and having the relationship that you all have. But outside of that, where else does it stem from?
I think for me, it came when we've been working on this project. I don't even know how long. We've been working on this project forever. But when I seen Payne and what was that movie you was in? Country Man. Lottery Ticket. Yeah, Lottery Ticket. When I seen him acting in Lottery, I said, "This nigga can act. I can act. He can act."
Wait.
I really was. My whole mind state then was I wanted to do a movie, like, you know what I'm saying, like a hip hop version of the original Blues Brothers. So I was like, that's what I was really getting at. And then, you know, of course we do music, so that was said we can do the soundtrack and all that, but it just ended up being an album. But I still would like to do the movie. I think that'd be dope.
We can't get the rights to that shit.
We could do a hood version.
The white people
Put it
ain't
on
done us-
Tubi.
The white people
Tubi
ain't done us
going
fuck
right
up their money. The Tubi going for it. Tubi movie gonna be 8 minutes.
And why is that one nigga always in all the Tubi movies, the Biggie Smalls nigga? He's in all of them.
How do we jump from Tubi?
Bro, he in all of the movies, bro. I'm just saying. My bad, I get off topic sometimes.
So
That Biggie Smalls nigga's in all the movies, ain't he?
In all, every
All
single
of
one
them.
of them. That
He's
boy,
a drug dealer in all the movies.
that
the
boy
dog.
is booked. Okay.
now, Cash,
And that one light-skinned nigga, too.
Cash, what are some things? It's 2024. We're at the second quarter now. But what are some things that are must-have accomplishes for you by the end of this year?
I think I just want to at least get, before we go on tour, drop 1 or 2 more singles. because I think tour is important when because like last year on tour, like they was rocking with me, but I didn't have none of them songs out because I had just did them, so we didn't have time to in the tour like it just comes so fast every year. Like I'm like, yeah, we already in Wisconsin Fest already. We just started, you know what I'm saying, the year, but I think just getting a couple more singles on myself because really we do what Payne's idea was to do the Blues Brothers so it can catapult me, you know what I'm saying, a little further so people can notice me a little more, which has been working. Like everything's been going crazy for me, but I just wanted to have some singles out for when we go on tour. Like people can have something to actually buy when they hear them records because everybody love the records and they DM me and texting me like, oh, when can we get the record? And it wasn't out, so but this time we're going to be prepared.
Yeah, now speaking of tour, Payne, I know this is a rhetorical question and everybody asks it, but the Atlanta market needs to hear it. Where has been your favorite spot to perform at as far as a tour? Now, I mean the overall experience.
Oh, you mean like everywhere? Like
Yeah, out of everywhere.
New Zealand. New Zealand has been holy shit. That place. I think I might get a crib out there, man. It's a beautiful place. Everybody is kind as hell. It ain't nothing going on. Ain't no race shit going on out there. Ain't no politics. Well, it's politics, but it ain't like the forefront of everything. Like it ain't no fear mongering out there. Crazy. It's just real nice ass people. Got beautiful women. Jesus Christ. Everybody taller than me. I don't know what the fuck that is. That was weird. And it's just a cool vibe, man. That they nature is a part of everything that they do. Like even their storefronts still incorporate. Like they don't cut down trees. They don't. You know what I mean? They're not out there. I don't think I saw a lawnmower out there once. Bro, like everything is it don't look overgrown, and the city don't look like it's taken over the whole place. You know what I mean? So everywhere in New Zealand, man, is just very welcoming. The people there are just great. It's just New Zealand was my favorite place, and everybody. I don't know what it is. Everybody can sing. Everybody. Like anytime you hold a microphone out for people to sing your song, they were harmonizing flawlessly. Like everybody had their parts. Like. There were certain women that had the soprano part, like there was alto, the tenor, like everybody was doing different notes, but it was all like just out as full-on choirs out that motherfucker. It was amazing.
Now, it's perfect that you talked about New Zealand and talked about that it's really no racism and everything in New Zealand. There came a point in time where you purposely wanted to stop having your writer's credits on certain songs because of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Can we speak a little bit about what were you experiencing then and et cetera to make you stand on that decision and stand on business?
Yeah. Well, honestly, it was mostly for the artist I was doing it for. You know what I mean? So I stopped kind of looking for the credit. I would still get the credit, but it was like deep in the credits to where you'd have to like go on a website to find it and stuff like that. But when it's like, this song by this person, but written by T-Pain, then it would be, oh my God, they wouldn't like that. Why do you have N-words doing your songs for you? Oh, you're a sellout. Why are you doing this with these N-words? Oh, you're an N-word lover now?
What community are you talking about that was saying that?
Oh, the Caucasus.
I mean, like, what genre of music?
This is country. This is mostly country. Yeah, this is mostly country and like, in the metal alternative and rock and stuff like that. The cockeye, yeah, Cody's people. But yeah, no, it was, it was more so for the people that I was working with. They weren't like saying a lot of stuff to me because they didn't really care. They just, they didn't want their favorite person working with black people. So
even in the credits, though, you see Robert Mitchell, Michael Brown, and then Fahim Nigel. They gonna know it's you, bro.
Muslim.
Oh, you a Muslim now?
You're working with the Muslims.
So
yeah, working with the Muslims.
So do you think and feel that is something that hinders other artists from branching out into
Oh,
these
absolutely.
other
That's
genres?
what it was. That's why I stopped doing it because people were like, they've told me, like, bro, I want to do this with you, but, I don't think I'm going to be able to release it because I don't know what's wrong with my fans. They don't want me working with black people. Like,
I think that's why Beyonce pushing the envelope because of that, though.
yeah, well, she can.
Pushing it. She can.
She can. You know what I mean? Like that's
She
that's
need
something
to.
she can push past it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's one of the only people that can really push past it. Like you can't do nothing.
I love
Oh
it
my
too.
God, what are you gonna do? But like you know, you can't stop Beyonce with
Definitely can't stop that hive.
right, definitely not the Hive. It's just not even. You don't have a chance. But no, it's like, you know, like even I first experienced it. Shit, I can't remember which Grammys that was, but it was one of the Grammys, and I had my whole denim suit on, I had a crazy top hat on, and I had won one, and when I took a picture with it, I put my tongue in the Grammy. But they put it on top of an article, and in the article they asked me who I wanted to work with that I hadn't worked with at the time, and I said I wanted to work with Carrie Underwood, and oh my God, the messages, the comments in that article, bro. She'd never worked with a jigaboo. Like, she's like, Carrie Underwood is too classy for you niggers. It was crazy. It
Go
got,
home, porch monkey.
Chill out.
it was, bro. It got worrisome in that comment section, bro. But I mean, but that's after that I got a little like, okay, like I'll chill out, like I'll stop saying it so publicly. But then it started showing up like in other people's interviews, like, when I was writing a song for Luke Bryan, and he's like, T-Pain wrote this song, and like the comments on his article started getting crazy, and it was just like, okay, I gotta
Get out of here, spookster.
Blues Brothers drops Friday.
Friday.
So
Yep.
Thursday at midnight, y'all. So make sure y'all go get that, stream that, buy that, download that, all that good stuff. Now, before we get up out of here, I got two final questions for each of you.
One for the hoes and one for the look.
The first question for both of you will be, is there anything that each of you would have done or approached differently in your careers?
Yeah, I definitely would have. I mean, my first deal
We
was
know what he about to say.
Probably would have stayed out of jail.
I knew you was going to say that. Cash.
My first deal, like, they really wanted me to, like Payne said, I was kind of closed in. They really wanted me to work with a lot of different people, and I was like, nah, I'm just working with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Which is showing I'm just a loyal dude, so I was showing loyalty. But they had like Pharrell, Timberland, and all these people set up for him, and I was like, nah, fuck them. I'm sticking with my niggas who I came up with. You feel me? And maybe if I would have done that, maybe it would have been different earlier. But I'm just a loyal dude. Like I just rock with the people who've been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? My producers have been rocking with me, so I'm rocking with them.
That's
You
real.
feel me?
That's real.
But I think at the end of the day, if I would have just did that, I still could have used my producers. I could have just used their platforms that they had at the time, and then just circle back around. But me just being my loyalty, my heart bigger than my body sometimes. So
Absolutely. Payne?
I think I would have paid more attention to mostly my finances.
You said that very fast. Most of my finances?
Yeah, I would have paid more attention to my finances, but would I have had things go different? I don't think so. I don't think I would have. I would have liked to have had the knowledge that I was about to go through what I was going to go through, but I don't think I would have had it go different because I wouldn't have learned as much. I wouldn't have really felt the feelings that I felt because everything was so straightforward for me. Everything was so, you're T-Pain, everything's fine, don't worry about nothing. And then that heavy realization that everything's not going to be fine, you lied. What the fuck was that? Just that feeling, and I think that's what kind of propelled me into becoming, the man I am today, and being a CEO and being in charge of my business and actually running successful businesses. I think that gave me the kick in the ass to want to do those things. If everything would have been fine all the way through, I would have learned nothing. I would have had no motivation. I would have had no kind of action about myself. You know what I mean? So
trial and error.
yeah, I think I love the journey. You know what I mean? So I think I would have liked to have had the knowledge, but I think I still would have let it happen. If I would have went to a psychic and they was like, hey, you about to go through a bunch of shit, I was like, cool. As long as I know, maybe I won't cry as much. I'll still cry, but it won't cry as much, but I'll come out on the other side a little better with more knowledge. But I think everything went exactly how it was supposed to go, and that's why we're sitting here right now.
Absolutely. Now, the final question for you, Cash.
7.5 inches.
If
No, that one for me. That one for me. Okay.
if
That's average in America. That's average. That's average.
if you
This man crazy.
this man,
we
Payne,
talking tip to base, or we talking gooch?
what are you talking?
Lord have mercy.
Cash, on a
Yes, sir.
on a serious note, if you could describe this project that is dropping Friday in 3 words and 3 words only, what would you describe it as?
About damn time.
Y'all give a round of applause for that. Now, last question before we get up out of here. Payne, if you could describe you
would
are
describe
a
it.
goofball, man. The brotherhood and the friendship and loyalty that you've built with Cash over the years in 3 words, what would those 3 words be? Please don't say in and out, please. I just had to stop him first, Cash. I had to stop him.
You read my mind, but very, very needed.
Oh, my brother.
Yeah, I'll give a round of applause for that, man. So listen, I need everybody off your feet. I need a huge round of applause.
Come on.
Standing ovation for the Blues Brothers, Young Cash, T-Pain. Thank y'all so much. Now, we have something special coming for y'all.
Oh, shit.
So I told you we had a surprise for you.
See.
But for all your work and contributions and everything that you've been doing, I want to present you with this Pandora Billionaires plaque. For having over 3 billion U.S. streams on Pandora. Congratulations, brother.
Y'all give a round of applause for that.
Come on. 3 billion?
They call it a Billy. 3 billion?
Y'all make some noise for T-Pain, Young Cash, Fly Guy DC.
That's crazy.
I didn't pay for these. These was real. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for doing this. Let me blind a couple people real quick. Y'all can't take. Make sure y'all can't take pictures.
Y'all give
Blind
another
that,
round
blind
of applause for Young Cash and T-Pain. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Pandora.